Tumefika hapa ndipo tuweze kusimama na pasta, kwa sababu hii safari tulianza kitambo sana. Miezi 6 imepita na tumeitembea. Mwanzo wakashika pasta, wakasema kwamba alikuwa na dhuluma, yeye na Makenzi wakamshika. Baadaye wakakuja wakafunga kanisa, ka block account zake, wakafunga TV station na maneno yote ambayo mnayaelewa, na the registration of the church, vitu hizo zote. Lakini leo ukweli umejidhihirisha kwamba hakukuwa na chochote. It was hot air. It was hot air. Na tuseme hivi, sheria idumishwe, na sisi tulikuwa tunapigania kwamba mkondo wa sheria ufuatwe, sababu kama mkondo wa sheria haukufuatwa basi, ama haufuatiliwi, basi kuna dhuluma ambazo zingetokea, and we could be having pastor here facing charges that are not legally impeded in law. And now we appreciate that they have seen the light. We appreciate kwamba wameweza kuona kwamba haya yote yalikuwa ni vizingizio tu, na pale walikuwa wanataka kumpeleka imedhihirika kwamba hayo hayakuwepo. Niseme kwamba ni asante na shukrani kwamba haya yameweza kuisha, tumeweza kufika kikomo kwa haya mambo yote, na injili ile pasta anapiga iendelee, watu wakuje pale waabudu bila shurutisho yoyote, waabudu bila kupewa restrictions, sababu ni haki ambayo iko impeded kwa sheria. Mwisho ni kwamba nashukuru hao mashujaa wenzangu. Huyu Omari namuita shujaa, na huyu Mbeta namuita Bonchari 001 ambapo tumepigana hivi vita vyote na haya yote yakakuja kuisha hivi leo. Na mchungaji, asante. Mchungaji unajua alinipa nyota, akaniambia mimi sasa ni wa kuwaombea hawa, hii timu yangu ni wa kuomba. So we've been praying for this thing. We've been agitating that this thing comes to an end, and today we are very happy that the light has been seen. Where we are standing from, ile mwanga tulikuwa tunaona pale mbele, wao pia wameuona, kwa sababu kama hawangeona hiyo light basi leo hawangetamatisha hiki kipindi. So we are grateful that it has come to an end, and I wish to congratulate the incoming DPP, the one who has now taken the helm of the leadership, because it is through that action of reading the file and looking at what was happening that a decision has been reached through his officers in this court, Shanzu, that let there be an end to bringing pastor into, or pulling him through the mud. Mkiona pastor ako mweupe kama pamba, ni hivi tu maneno yake yalivyo. Na huo ukweli ambapo sheria imedumishwa ni kwamba bado ako kama pamba. So naachia hapo, hebu Omari aweze kusema jambo moja ama mbili ndipo tuweze kutamatisha. Asante.
The drama started in March when Shakahola drama started, that there are people who have been killed, starved by one Mackenzie from nowhere. Government and other people forgot the name of Mackenzie and thought that Pastor Ezekiel Odero Ombok is Mackenzie. He was arrested, arraigned, and the state wanted 30 days. The court, in its wisdom, reduced the number of days to 7. When we appeared with Pastor, after the expiry of 7 days, another 30 days application was made. The lawyers fought it hard, and the court saw sense and released Pastor on cash bail. Undeterred, as we are leaving the court here, the bank accounts for the church that runs the school, that runs the church, that runs the bursary, that runs the totality of the church and its entities were closed. We rushed to go and deal with the bank accounts. As we are dealing with the bank accounts, we instructed our brother, Yaberi Samson, to deal with that because that was an order in Nairobi. The bank accounts are here in Mombasa. We get an order, verbal order, that the church has been closed without a court order. We rushed again to the High Court to look for how do we open the church. As we are busy battling with the pastor's issue of the church at the High Court, little do we know that as we are almost smelling coffee, they have now closed the TV station. We still have got to run to fight for the TV station to be opened. As we are fighting to get all these things done, pastors attempt to do crusades in Machakos, in Nairobi, in Tanzania, everywhere, they are curtailed. He cannot go to do his crusades. As we are busy doing this, we get notice that the church has been registered. We again rush to court. As we are dealing with this, all these issues are coming one after another. Then we are told pastor is suspected of genocide. Members of the Fourth Estate. This is the only person in this country who has faced an allegation against genocide. Because that is an international crime that can only be tried at the ICC. They move further and put allegations of terrorism. Serious offenses that were aimed to ensure the church is closed, pastor cannot operate, and pastor is kept behind bars for as long as they want. Issues of money laundering, issues of radicalization, issues of murder, that pastor has murdered people. And within that, they say more than 30 bodies have been killed, people have been murdered in New Life Church, and some are buried at Shakahola and in church. Thank you, members of the Fourth Estate. We took you, you looked for the mortuary. You opened and found the mortuary was not a mortuary, but it was a power station. You managed to tell the world that Shakahola is 200 kilometers away from New Life. You showed the mortuary that is more than 13 kilometers away from New Life. You showed the hotels where children are eating, where worshippers are eating, restaurants, 5-star hotels. You showed schools to show the world that he, pastor, believes in education. You opened the whole world to the reality. But the state still was not comfortable. Still, pastor was summoned to appear before Parliament. We appeared before Parliament, the Senate ad hoc committee, and pastor was questioned on the same allegations that the state was dealing with. He answered himself. Yet again, pastor requested the whole world come to New Life. Only the media walked to New Life. Pastor instructed us to appear before a religious task force appointed by the head of state, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the Mutava-led commission. Members of the Fourth Estate, we were with you at Cliff. We were not given audience because a perception that time was, this is a murderer, this is a killer, this is a terrorist. We went to Kwale. Still, we were not given audience to present the views. Members of the fourth, members of the Senate agreed. They came to Shakao, they came to New Life to see the mortuaries. Still, the spinning was, pastor bribed them to come. Still, the story was, who funded their trip? And pastor never gave even a coin. Senate came with their money. Pastor only gave them water to drink, nothing more. The DPP, new DPP, is sworn in. He recalls the file and says, we want to see the evidence that links pastor to the serious allegations that have been put against him. The DPP looks at the file, and today, the Director of Public Prosecution, pursuant to Article 157, which gives him the mandate to charge or not to charge, has found out that there is no evidence, and there is no evidence to link pastor with all these allegations, which marks the closure of the criminal side of pastor's tribulation. Still, the church is deregistered as we are here. The church is running courtesy of a high court order. We filed submissions last week. The court was not sitting. We attached the exonerating report of the Senate. And we are expecting that